This is Aussie Mac Zone. We'll cover everything Apple, including Macs, iPhones, iPads, and more. All this from an Aussie perspective. Sit back, relax, and insert yourself into the zone. The Aussie Mac Zone.
Hi everybody, welcome to show 262 Aussie Mac Zone. This week, brought to you by McHappy Day 2018 and IT Help to You. Zarn, how are you, mate?
I'm good, Michael. How are you?
Very good, thanks,
Excellent.
mate. Very good. Now, apologies for last week's quality. There was definitely some internet issues there going on, so I just apologise for that. And we'll start with story number one of our Aussie Apple ramblings. Apple pumps up its Amazon listings with iPhones, iPads, and more. CNET reports new listings will arrive in the coming weeks, though HomePod isn't included. Amazon has signed a deal to expand the selection of Apple products on its sites worldwide. The world's largest e-commerce company said Friday it'll soon start selling more Apple products directly and have access to Apple's latest devices, including the iPad Pro, the iPhone XR, XR, 10S, and Apple Watch Series 4, as well as Apple's lineup of Beats headphones. The Amazon Apple deal encompasses the US, UK, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Japan, and India.
Woohoo.
We're hoping it'll include us soon.
Yes.
And now only Apple authorized resellers will now be allowed to sell Apple and Beats products on Amazon's marketplace. With the new deal, customers should expect to see a greater selection of new Apple products and at standard prices. Also, the agreement offers a big win for Amazon just ahead of the holiday shopping season, giving it more electronics from a leading device maker with highly sought after products. For Apple, the deal could help it sell more devices worldwide. And Amazon really helps out people that are not near any Apple stores or not near resellers, I think, realistically.
Yeah.
You just, you can go and log on, buy and get it delivered, like you can from Apple as well. Remember, you can go into the Apple store online and buy whatever you want. And I personally recommend the refurbished products because what you'll save will let you buy the extra warranty anyway. So you can have 3 years warranty for the same price. And it's all good stuff. It's all new. It's all got full warranty. So, yeah, that's my two Bosworth. Buy refurbished if you can.
I agree with that, buying refurbished.
Yep.
And you get the full warranty, everything like that. It's a brand new product. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see how long before I can get a refurbished 10R phone.
You and me both.
Now, if anybody wants to be on the show as a guest, please drop us a line, michael@aussiemaczone.com.au. So, yeah, just anybody want to be online, give us a call. Zarn, can you see Facebook Live at the moment, or do you want me to check that?
I can see Facebook Live.
Yeah, cool. Just double checking.
Yep.
Now, we've just been made aware of a couple of little things. Here's the first one. Apple launches iPhone 10 display module replacement program to address touch issues. Apple today announced a new display replacement program for the iPhone 10, which will see the company replacing iPhone 10 displays that exhibit touch issues. According to Apple, some iPhone 10 displays can experience problems with responsiveness due to a display module component that can fail. Affected devices have a display or part of a display that does not respond to touch or responds intermittently, or a display that reacts without being touched at all. Maybe that's why I'm pocket dialing when I don't realise it. Because if I don't turn my phone off, I often pocket dial people. So.
Yeah, you've pocket dialed me a few times actually.
Yeah, so when when I just touch it, I've got to turn it off as I put it in my pocket each time. So. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Now, Apple recommends that affected. When you actually there's a link in the show notes to Apple's support, and you just go on. There's no putting your serial number in. You actually just take it, make an appointment, take it in, and get it checked out. So there's a link to the story and a link to the support article on our show notes. Now, also, I've got the wrong heading for the next story, but anyway, we've got this week.
Yep.
We are brought to you by ithelptoyou.com.au. Just a little plug in. If you're not sure, just look us up on the web, have a quick, and there's a phone number there to ring, and hopefully we can help out what's going on. It's always worth a call just to double check.
Absolutely. Great company.
Now, also, Apple today also announced the launch of a new SSD service program for the 13-inch MacBook Pro Touch Bar, after determining that the 128 and 256 gig SSDs in a limited number of these machines have an issue that can result in data loss and failure of the drive. Pardon me. Apple says that the 13-inch MacBook Pro models with affected drives were sold between June 2017 and June 2018, and Apple will provide service for these drives free of charge. MacBook Pro owners can submit their serial number on the page. This is announcing the program to see if their machines are eligible. Apple recommends that affected machines be serviced as soon as possible to avoid data loss. So actually, if you've got one of those machines, the 13-inch MacBook Pro without Touch Bar, also known as MacBook Pro Escape, back them up straight away, please. Again, I'll have a link to the place where you put your serial number in on the show notes, and I'll pump them up tonight for you straight away. So you just go to aussiemaczone.com.au, and you'll be able to just find the show notes for this week's show. Click on there and click on the link. That'll get you hopefully out of trouble, or not in trouble. Broadway shows turning to iPads to simplify production and cut down on waste. Apple Insider reports, lagging behind some other industries, stage shows on New York City's Broadway and elsewhere are finally beginning to turn to tablets, specifically the iPad, to replace giant stacks of paper.
That's actually
to this day, yeah. Speak, Zarn.
I said that's actually a brilliant idea. I didn't even realise they weren't doing that yet.
Yeah. So to this day, many directors and stage managers are carrying around production books that can weigh as much as 10 pounds.
Jeez.
According to CNN, but some Broadway shows like Kinky Books and Pretty Woman are reportedly moving to an iPad app called Production Pro, which merges scripts and lyrics with videos and other production material. The software is also being used at firms like Disney to shoot film and TV, and some 400 US high schools for their theatre departments. Users can do things like add margin notes with a stylus, but one of the primary advantages is pushing updates to cast and crews instantly without wasting thousands of pages of paper. Now, in the case of Pretty Woman, the show was updating roughly 30 pages per day during 12 weeks of pre-production. Those pages had to be shared with 50 people. Stage manager Thomas Reckenwald is now using Production Pro, an iPad Pro, and an Apple Pencil, and the show even has videos with the blocking for each scene. One drawback, I don't get this bit, one drawback to the app is its cost. While it can technically be used for free, it's limited to a single production, 1 gigabyte of cloud storage and 250 megabyte cap on file sizes. Commercial operations must effectively spring for a premium plan that is $20 US a month. Now, a number of businesses have switched to iPads to reduce paper burdens. One of the earlier adopters was the airline industry, which used iPads to replace heavy pilot bags full of charts and documentations for each plane that they're in. Now, my humble opinion, I'm willing to bet that the $20 a month is far cheaper and faster than printing the updates and making sure everyone is up to date. As it
Absolutely.
said, it was printing pages and pages and pages a day.
So, like a decent ream of papers, $15.
Yeah.
That's just a
So
single
even if you use the cheapest, it's 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now this one's got me very interested and looking forward to it. Apple streaming video hits iPhones, iPads, and Apple TV for free in early 2019. So Apple's reporting narrowing in on a way to serving up its slate of high-budget TV shows, the plan being to pair its original content with subscriptions from outside companies. An Apple service will be highlighted in the TV app pre-installed on iPhones, iPads, and the Apple TV, sources told CNBC. People who own one of these devices will be able to watch Apple-owned shows for free, but the company is allegedly planning to offer access to subscription channels for outside online services. Now, as part of the effort, Apple is expected to launch an overhauled version of the TV app early next year. Now, further on, Apple is hoping to score tentpole shows that could prop up its own paid service akin to Netflix, the sources added. These would, however, follow the company's philosophy of aiming for family-friendly content, meaning it wouldn't have an equivalent of Game of Thrones or Mindhunter or other draws to services like HBO and Netflix. Apple asked Time Warner's former chief strategy officer, Peter Stern, with forging the contracts it needs to assemble a service. Stern is also said to be in charge of attracting publications to Texture, the magazine subscription service it picked up earlier in 2018. But dealing with resistance to giving Apple control of the subscribing billing relationship, since they would rather have their own ways of deterring cancellations. Most important thing is make it easy and make it watchable. People forget about trying to cancel.
We're frozen again, people, and I apologise for the technical difficulties. You can still hear us. Well, I hope we can anyway.
How can we freeze? We haven't got any bandwidth going on.
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. It's frozen on Facebook as well. I got Facebook up. You froze ages ago, and then I tried to swap.
Let's have a look. Sorry, everybody. We'll just have a quick.
And now it won't. Yeah, it's just decided that's where it's going to stay.
Mine's not frozen.
Oh no! Hang on, I'm back. There we go. It just dropped out. Then I mean, just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then.
Let's see what happens. Anyway, we'll keep rocking on.
But but Facebook Live is frozen.
No, mine wasn't.
No, mine is out here, and so is the computer out here.
So,
anyhow, continue with the story. Sorry, I apologise.
Yeah. Now, this week, just for a change, we're going to promote McHappy Day 2018. It's on Saturday. You go in, buy a burger. Helps out lots and lots and lots of families. Lots of families that need to stay.
Now, is it just the Big Mac, or is it any burger now?
I can't answer that specifically.
Okay.
But it all makes a difference.
It does.
Yep. So just go in there, donate your loose change, whatever. Kids have a ball in there anyway. Just let them exercise in the play areas, etc.
Yep. Don't let your 2-year-old climb to the top. He will get stuck.
So McHappy Day this Saturday, 2018. So I've put a post up for our car club because we always start at McDonald's at Roberts Road near Bunnings.
Yep. We're
going to try and just go down there between 2 and 3, park the cars, because that's we start a lot of our runs down there and on our run weekends. So I thought I'd just go down there and.
So the car club's going to be down there, show off some of your cars, and
let's hope so. Yeah,
awesome. That's great.
So now I've got a bit of fun for you. Not cheap fun, but fun. You got that picture, Zarn?
I do. A bit of fun. There we go.
Yeah.
Are they Beats or?
Yeah.
Wow.
Apple and Disney released Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary edition Beats headphones. Now, in collaboration with Disney, Apple has introduced limited edition Mickey Mouse Beats headphones celebrating the 90th anniversary of the popular Disney character. Perhaps best of all, it can now be purchased in Australia just in time for Christmas. Mickey's 90th anniversary edition Beats, the headphones, are a special edition of the popular Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones with award-winning sound and up to 40 hours battery life. It is one of the most popular products from the Beats Dr. Dre range. Now, in Australia, the Mickey Mouse 90th anniversary edition Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones is priced RRP $449.95.
That's US people?
That's Australian, isn't
That's
it?
Australian, is it?
Yeah, $449. That makes them about $350 in America.
Yeah.
It can be now purchased from Apple's online store where they're offering free delivery and returns on all purchases.
Jesus. $400 for a set of headphones with Mickey Mouse on them. No offense. I know Beats are good and they are, and those headphones are adorable. I'm a big Mickey Mouse fan. But wow, they're expensive.
But that's how much the headphones are.
Yeah, I know they are. I know.
Whether they got Mickey on them or not,
like I said, they're great quality. And, yeah, so.
Yeah, 40 hours, that'll get you to America and back.
Excellent.
Without having to worry about it.
Maybe we could go there and buy them.
Have you got any stories?
Let me think. No, not for the top of my head today.
That's all right. Now, this was a challenge. So, deleting apps on an iPhone in iOS 12. So, with 3D Touch, or normally you just tap the icon, hold the icon for 2 seconds. They all wiggle and have an X on the top corner of each app, and you can slide it around the screen, or you can hit the X and delete the app.
Yep.
We all know that.
Yep.
So we're doing it today on a device. Hang on, there's no cross. It's wiggling, but none of them have got a cross on it.
Okay.
What the hell's going on? Like it was driving. What the hell's going on? Research. Aha. Turn off screen time, which is new. Remember? Screen time that measures how long we're on each app, etc.
Yep.
So we turn it off. You go into settings, screen time, down the bottom of that screen time page, right down the bottom, turn off screen time. Now go in and delete the app as normal, hold it down, wait till it wiggle with the cross, hit the cross, app goes away, go back, turn screen time on. You get the wiggle, no cross. So how about that? That was like half an hour trying to work out what was going on. Because you just, being old iPhone users, we expect there to be a cross all the time.
Yeah.
So, yes, there's just something new for everyone, just to keep in the back of your head.
Yep.
For the next time you're trying to delete something or someone asks you, what's going on, how do I delete something from here? Now, more 5G is coming. Optus to launch 5G across Canberra and Brisbane in January. ZDNet reports Singtel's first half financial year 19 financial results report said Optus would launch 5G first in Canberra and Brisbane at the start of next year, followed with Australia's most remaining capital cities to follow by March 2019. Optus has announced that it will be launching 5G fixed wireless services in Canberra and Brisbane January, with other capital cities following by March. The launch follows Optus trialling 5G in Sydney. So you'd reckon they'd launch Sydney first if they've already got half of it installed.
I know.
The telco's parent company, Singtel, revealed in its first half results report. After successfully concluding live 5G trials in Sydney, I don't know how, when none of us have got 5G phones, we are on track to commercially launch fixed wireless access services in January 2019, said CEO Alan Liu. Customer experience remains our top priority and are focused on removing customer pain points across the entire business. During the 6 months to October, Optus gained 87,000 postpaid customers during the quarter, as well as 18,000 mobile broadband customers. but this was offset by a total loss of 120,000 prepaid handset customers due to seasonality and intense competition. Postpaid average revenue was down to $41 per month, while prepaid fell to $19 a month.
Wow.
Now, Optus's 4G population coverage reached 97.2%. I'm not quite sure how your prepaid falls to $19 because they got one cheaper than $20.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Optus's 4G population coverage reached 97.2%, with 7,011 of its mobile sites upgraded to 4G. So still upgrading to 4G, right?
Yeah.
Admittedly, they got a lot to do. That's 7,000 are up to 4G, and 5,990 were upgraded to the 700 megahertz spectrum. So yeah, it's just, I know there's lots of towers, and for 5G, because it's such a small broadcast area, there's going to be lots and lots. So imagine when they're trying to go to 6G using the same boxes. It's going to take forever. They're always chasing their tail, I must admit. It's hard work.
Oh. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm so over it. I don't understand why we've got such a crappy internet anything in this country.
Show promotion, show notes, link each week on the show upload, or Spotify. Just search Aussie Mac Zone. There's in Apple News, Aussie Mac Zone. Now, thanks to our sponsors, being IT Help to You and our promoter, McHappy Day 2018. But more importantly, our supporters, you, our listeners. Thank you very much. Over to you, Zarn.
Thanks to the listeners. Thanks for McHappy Day. Thanks to IT Help to You. And remember, an apple a day keeps Androids away. See you guys.